Good morning, Magic friends. We have a short sorting video for you today. And by short, I mean like 30 minutes or less, hopefully. It's been a while since we've done a Magic video on the channel. Thanks to everyone who watched all the MetaZoo Topps Chrome pack openings. That was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun pulling our Steve Aoki refractor and serialized cards. I think that was just primer for the Lord of the Rings Magic set that's coming up with the serialized cards in it. So hopefully we got our practice pulling serialized cards, and then pretty soon Magic will start putting serialized cards in draft products, and then we'll open up that for you on the channel. So we grabbed the Legends playmat because there are some lost Legends in this box of cards. So what happened was my parents had a moving sale, and my brother had a bunch of comics and cards in the house, and I helped him sort out his collection and figure out what he could sell on the garage sale and what he should kind of save and maybe sell on eBay someday. And in his collection, he had a small box of either Wildstorm Universe 1994 cards or Magic cards. And it turns out that they were Magic cards, and he didn't play Magic actively in the 90s, but we had purchased a few cards from the card shop and revised starter decks and things like that. So he had accumulated a small collection of Magic cards, and he didn't play the game. We'd already gone through these maybe like several years ago when he first found them, and we didn't find any great cards in the box, but he offered them to me as a thank you to helping him sort his comics and cards. So thanks, bro. I will make good use of these. It's mostly revised cards, so we'll put them in our revised box for deck making. And there's a few black bordered cards in there from old school that we're going to sort into our old school box and save by set. So this is the box we're gonna go through today. We're gonna sort them into this is our revised box of cards that you've seen on the channel before, where we sorted all of our revised cards. Ooh, there's a Birds of Paradise. Perfect. Appropriate for the channel. And we also have a box of old school cards that we've sorted by set and color. And so those are we'll just split this up into those two boxes today and show you what we pulled. So this should be fun. This is like some of our favorite cards in Magic in the 93, 94 realm. Let's put that up here. Okay, so there's our box to be sorted. We'll do it like that. And then here's what we got. So the first thing we have is an Antiquities card. This is Reverse Polarity. And then we'll just put Antiquities there. We have Dust to Dust, which is a great card in old school. This is the Dark, and the Festival by Mark Poole. That's also the Dark. And then we have a ton of revised. These are all revised. Reverse Polarity was reprinted and revised. Some Circle of Protections. Probably the best card is Balance and Karma. These are, I would say these are in near mint condition. I don't think he played Magic very much. These aren't sorted in any particular order, just by color. So yeah, so I'd say maybe like 30 revised cards, and then some basic planes. These are actually probably useful because they probably sell for like 20, 25 cents. So that's probably 20 basic planes right there. And then we have some Ice Age cards. Circle of Protection White, Heal, Prismatic Ward. We saw those when we opened up our Ice Age booster packs on the channel. All right, so then the blue cards. There's a Giant Shark, which is pretty cool. That's from the Dark. We have some basic islands. These are our favorite islands. We'll sort those into the revised box. What else can we do here? Revised commons and uncommons in this chunk here. Psychic Venom, Control Magic's pretty good. These are all common and uncommon, probably in the 10-cent range, but we can definitely make play sets of these and use them and make decks out of them as well. And then we have some Fallen Empires and some more Ice Age. So here's Fallen Empires, here's Ice Age. Black cards are next. Pit Scorpion, it looks like there's 3 Pit Scorpions from Legends, that's pretty sweet, and a 4th edition Pit Scorpion. So we have a play set of Pit Scorpions from Legends. We have Bog Rats, Curse Artifact, and Marsh Gas from the Dark. So I'm guessing at our local card shop, they probably had all of the commons and uncommons mixed together in boxes. And so if you were picking through the 10-cent boxes, you could pick up cards that you would play with. So here's some basic swamps from Revised. Good old Hippie, Hypnotic Spectre, Drain Life, Dark Ritual's good. All still commons and uncommons. So those are the black commons and uncommons from Revised. And this came in a 300 count box. Cards are a little thinner than baseball cards. So I'd say this is probably like 400 or 500 cards. Probably close to 500. Hymn to Torak, that's the Quentin Hoover art. That's a beautiful card from Fallen Empires. And then we had a couple Ice Age. Limdol's Hex and Seizures from Ice Age. That'll go in the Ice Age pile. Red is the next card section of cards. We have Wall of Earth by Richard Thomas. That'll go in the Legends stack. Basic Mountains. We have a few of these here. And then Dragon Whelps. Looks like we have 3 Dragon Whelps, a Fire Elemental, an Atog, Kurt Ape. We just saw Ken Mayer Jr. at MagicCon Minneapolis. And then Lightning Bolts. Those are probably close to $1, but that's the best card in the box, I think. 4 Lightning Bolts, Fireball, Disintegrate, more Fireballs, Stone Rain, Earthbind by Quentin Hoover, Keldon Warlord, more Kurt Apes, more Earthbinds. We got Orcish Artillery and 3 Goblin Balloon Brigades, 2 Revised, and a 4th edition. So they're all kind of mixed up in this box, but that's good. We'll sort those maybe in another video. Goblin Grenade. We love that. We love playing Goblin Grenade in Fallen Empires. Some Orcs, so those go in the Fallen Empires box here. Ice Age, Goblin Mutant, Battle Frenzy, Barbarian Guides. We have Tatiana's Song from Antiquities. That's a good one. That's probably a common or uncommon. So our second Antiquities card, we have a Carnivorous Plant in Marsh Viper from the Dark. We have a bunch of basic forests. And then Living Lands is rare, but it's probably 50 cents. War Mammoth, Giant Spider Channel is good. Worm, Giant Growth, War Mammoth, Giant Growth, Wild Growth, Regrowth is good. Probably $1 there. And so yeah, very playable revised cards. We'll definitely put those into our revised box. We have Spore Cloud, Thallid from Fallen Empires, and Gorilla Pack Fin-Horned Elder from Ice Age. And last but not least, in the box of Magic cards from the garage sale, we found some more antiquities. We have a clay statue, a rocket launcher, that's probably pretty good, and then 2 Staff of Zegons by Mark Poole. It's a mono artifact for 4 colorless. Pay 3 colorless, and target creature loses -2/-0 until end of turn. Creatures with power less than 1 deal no damage. So we got, looks like 6 antiquity cards in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 9 dark cards in the box. This is a Wand of Ith with some awesome art by Quentin Hoover. 4 Legends cards, probably 10 Ice Age cards, maybe 15 Fallen Empires cards, and then probably 400 revised cards. Iron Star, Glass of Urza is an uncommon, Conservator, Celestial Prism. Some of these we just picked up in Alpha PSA 10. So if they look familiar, it's because we just picked them up in Alpha. And last but not least, this is a Chronicles Serpent Generator by Mark Tadine in the artifact stack. Awesome. So let's, I think we can probably sort a few of the old school cards for you. We'll do those quickly. So this is the stack of old school cards that I had in the old school box. It goes from the dark, Fallen Empires, maybe Ice Age. I'd probably pull the Ice Age out and put that in the Ice Age box. But yeah, Fallen Empires. So don't have any antiquities cards in that box. So we'll add these to that box. We'll probably just sort them alphabetically. So we got R, S, T. So those are the antiquities in the box. Legends is the next card expansion. Pit Scorpion, Wall of Earth, that'll go in the box. The Dark, we'll put these in alphabetical order. Put them in the box. All right. Bograts, Carnivorous Plant, Curse Artifact, Dust to Dust, Festival, Giant Shark. And then this was, I guess, Marsh Goblins and Dark Heart of the Woods were the only dark cards I had at the time. So we'll do Bograts, Carnivorous Plant, Curse Artifact, Dark Heart of the Woods, Dust Festival, Giant Shark. Let's do Marsh Gas, Marsh Goblins, Marsh Viper, and Wand of Ith. So those are all the dark. Ice Age cards we'll save and put in our Ice Age box. We have a whole box of Ice Age. We'll put the revised cards, move these over. In the next video, we'll sort the revised cards for you. We'll just make 2 videos. Why not? We have a ton of revised cards and a ton of time to show you our sorting method for So last but not least, for the last part of the video today, we're gonna sort our Fallen Empires cards. These are gonna go in our Fallen Empires stack that we can use to play Fallen Empires 40 with. I think those are sorted, those are possibly sorted by color. So we got blue, green, red, and black. No white Fallen Empires, but yeah, so these are sorted Wooburg order for playing and building Fallen Empires 40 decks out of. We have the blue cards. We're gonna put High Tide by Amy Weber. Beautiful Hominid Warrior. Here's a Hominid Warrior. There's a different art. In Vodalian Soldiers, there's some by Jeff Mangus. This one's by Susan Van Camp. There's also Richard Keane Ferguson did Vodalian Soldiers. Black cards, Him Tutorak, EHI. We have the Kirshner. Now we have the Quentin Hoover art that goes into that. Red, Brass Claw Orcs, all their art. Different arts, so you can see all three of the arts there. Dwarven Catapult, Goblin Churgeon, Goblin Grenade, Orcish Spy, there we go. Cool, so some cards we did not have in Fallen Empires. Help us make some decks out of those. And last but not least is the green Fallen Empires. We've got Elven Fortresses, Night Soil, Spore Cloud. Here's a different art here by Jesper Meerfors, and Thorn Thalid. We have some Thalid Devours. We have a Thorn Thalid by Daniel Jellin, Jesper Meerfors, and Mark Tadine. Awesome. Okay, so then our Aleo piles that we have for artifacts. That, my friends, was, I guess we'll make it part 1 of the sorting video. This is our old school box. This is gonna get put away for deck making. And then tune back tomorrow. We're gonna start sorting. We'll probably organize all of these revised cards and sort them into our revised box, and do a little discussion on some of the cards in the revised set again. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and you'll get a notification when the revised sorting video goes live tomorrow. Thanks everyone.